Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. I just witnessed TLC. I don't think it was a bad show. I wish there was world championship matches, but there weren't. But it was a pretty decent matches here, and some weird things happening around here. So, ladies and gentlemen, me and Grumman 13 did not bet on this one because it was just some matches and not a lot of championships. And I think they didn't really do much because the Royal Rumble's coming up. They just want to do a last pay-per-view for the years for 2019 because people are saying this is the last pay-per-view of 2019. So I don't think it's something big. Some pay-per-views, they do that. They had to put some matches on. So that's what they did for TLC, and I understand it. I do. They're trying to make some money. They're trying to put some matches, some rivalry matches, stuff like that, alright? So I understand it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got a pre-show. I did not bet on this one because I believe they'd said it like on the weekend, and I made my prediction video on Friday, so we didn't get this match. I thought the pre-show would have like a tag team no contendership to versus the Viking Raiders, but it was actually an open challenge. So, we had Humberto Carrillo versus Andrade versus each other at WWE's pre-show of TLC. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. Like seriously, it was pretty good. But the winner of that match was Humberto Carrillo because he did a moonsault off the turnbuckle. It was crazy, and freaking Andrade's eye was so busted open. Like seriously, it was gashing blood out of his, I think his eyelid. I can't say his eyeball, because if you bleed in your eyeball, you're blind. But it was bloody, man. It was bloody. But I guess Andrade and Zelina Vega might have a little problem because he just walked away from Zelina Vega this time, and he blames Vega, Andrade blames Vega for the loss again. So yeah, all that happened. So that's the pre-show. Let's talk about the real show, the TLC pay-per-view. We have the New Day starting off the pay-per-view, defending their SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, in a ladder match for the tag titles. It was a pretty decent match. It was pretty good, but the winner of that match was the New Day. We saw, I think it was Scott Dawson doing a suplex onto a ladder on Big E. Like it was Wedge in the corner and Wedge into the ladder, and they were on the ladder where the turnbuckle is, and then he suplexed him right onto the ladder. It didn't break, but it cracked, and then they broke it with Dash Wilder doing a splash. But Big E did a big ending off of the ladder to, I think it was to Dash Wilder, and then Kofi whacked Scott Dawson with the championships, and they retained the tag team titles. Pretty good match. We have Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. This was a pretty good match as well. I enjoyed it. Some reason Aleister Black had a broken nose. Buddy Murphy was trying to wear the jacket of Aleister Black to torment him. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Aleister Black with the black mask out of nowhere. Then we had the Viking Raiders with their open challenge. They versed the OC for the Raw Tag Team titles. Nobody won. It was a double count out. Some reason, fans were eating KFC at ringside with a table. You know that table was going to get broken. Guess what? It got broken. But ladies and gentlemen, nobody won the match. The Viking Raiders put, I don't remember who went to into the table. I think it was Carl Anderson. He got broken to the table, but nobody won the match. Guys, I got really upset about this one because it feels like WWE is making King Corbin look like a coward. When he was a general manager of Raw, he had people helping him. Right? He had people helping him every time he's in a match. All the heel guys that think, oh, he's a good general manager, and then the good guy says, no, he's a bad general manager. Just like with King Corbin now, King Corbin had Dolph Ziggler, the Revival, the security guards, everybody that hates Roman help King Corbin beat Roman. It was a pretty decent match, but King Corbin got the win by having all his subjects, or his peasants, Dolph Ziggler and the other guys, they helped him to beat Roman Reigns. I thought John Morrison would come and help Roman Reigns, but I was wrong, and Baron Corbin got the win by doing the end of days on the chair. Yeah, good job, King Corbin. You can't do anything on yourself by yourself. Like, seriously, do something. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I got a little confused about this match. It wasn't for the Universal title, it wasn't for anything, but we had Bray Wyatt. It was actually Bray Wyatt. He had a different entrance. It was singing the whole song of the Firefly Funhouse. It was actually Bray Wyatt in street clothes versus The Miz. But I thought it was for the Universal title when the referee showed The Miz the Universal title when it wasn't on the line. But there was no offense, no defense from Mr. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was just getting beat the living hell of him by The Miz. Miz was destroying him by kicking him and doing his moves and all that. And then he broke the arm, looked like he did. And then Bray Wyatt got angry, went outside the ring, and he just run right into the barricade and smashing his arm to pop the bone back inside in his socket. And that's what he did. And then Bray Wyatt did his Sister Abigail on. So I don't know how he did it, but he dangled The Miz onto the barricade. His legs was on the barricade, and he had the Sister Abigail thing on him. He did a Sister Abigail. He wanted to get a count now, and then he did another one, and then Bray Wyatt gets the win. We don't know what he's doing because he's been happy, and then he's been being angry, mad, happy, mad, happy, mad, happy, mad. I'm gonna broke myself. But ladies and gentlemen, and then we saw The Fiend on the Titantron. He didn't do anything, but he was staring at him, and Bray Wyatt says, "I'll do it." So he went outside the ring and grabbed a big, huge mallet. The same mallet that he had at Hell in a Cell. Well, The Fiend had at Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins. But he looks like he was about to smash the mallet onto The Miz. Until the lights went out again, he thought The Fiend was coming back. He thought The Fiend is here. But a hooded guy came out and did a running knee onto Bray Wyatt. You know who is it? It's Daniel Bryan. He took off his hood. His hood, not hoodie. He didn't take his whole hoodie off. His hood, and he had his... If you guys didn't see Daniel Bryan when he first came to WWE, he had nice hair, short hair, and a short beard. Not like a bearded homeless man, or caveman, whatever you want to call it. He looks like a homeless when he was being a bad guy. But he looks like he was clean shaved. But people are saying that his hair got ripped out. I guess he did, but he shaved it all off. And then Daniel Bryan just beat him up. And it looks like Daniel Bryan was going to smash the mallet onto Bray Wyatt, but the lights went out, and then Bray Wyatt disappeared, and then Daniel Bryan did a yes, yes, yes. Nothing with Miz and Daniel Bryan, but maybe that will happen on SmackDown. Then we had Bobby Lashley versus Rusev in a tables match. People thought the rivalry would not happen, would continue if Rusev won, and guess what? Rusev didn't win. Rusev lost to Bobby Lashley because of Lana. She jumped on his back and ripping his eyes out, and then I guess there was a table on this corner and a table on this corner, and this one on this corner didn't look like it was put on right. So Bobby Lashley, when Lana got off of Rusev, he tried to do a spear. It didn't break the table. And then he did a belly to belly, and he broke the other one that's behind him, and he won the match. Okay, guys, this match was a very long match. I can't tell you everything about this match, but I could tell you the stuff they did. But we had the Kabuki Warriors versus Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match for the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Oh my god, this was crazy, guys. This one was crazy. You could see how tired they were. We saw broken ladders. We even saw Becky Lynch get tied to a ladder, really tied it with a rope. Guys, everything got destroyed. The ringside looked damaged and all this stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch was about to win it. But the rope that was tied to the ladder was still tied to the ladder. Becky went on top of it, trying to get the titles. And Asuka just grabbed that rope and pulled the ladder down. And she got the win for her team. She won. But we weren't done there. We saw the whole locker room fighting each other in the audience. We saw Roman Reigns spearing Baron Corbin off to where the audience is onto the whole locker room to end things. I think it's because the Royal Rumble is happening, but that's in 6 weeks. So all of that happened. I think it was a pretty decent pay-per-view. I wish there was a World Championships on the line or more titles on the line, not just tag team titles. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. Matches happened pretty good, and I thought Daniel Bryan would be turning heel and working with The Fiend, but I was wrong. And I like this Daniel Bryan because he's not a long-haired guy. Oh man, it was weird. But ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. But it was a pretty decent pay-per-view for the last pay-per-view for the year. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty good. It was pretty good to watch. I enjoy watching it. There's some parts I got bored of. But there was some matches I actually want to see. I want to see Bray Wyatt. What the heck was that all about? Bray Wyatt was weirdo. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me what was your favorite part of TLC if you guys watch TLC. But my favorite part is seeing Bray Wyatt being a weirdo again. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you guys liked it, leave a comment, hit the like button, leave a subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.